Hey, what is up, guys? Today, Kris and I are checking out our current favorite sub 500 euro amp. Exciting. Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Guillaume.
My name is Kris. Welcome to Thomann Guitars and Basses. Today we try to figure out and surprise each other with our current sub 500 euro sort of affordable amp crushes.
Yes.
I don't know what he chose. He doesn't know what I chose. We'll try to guess, I think, because it's fun.
Always, that's what we do.
And we'll see how bad or good we guess. But the thing is that there are, of course, tons of amazing products, sub 500 euros or dollars. It's close enough to call them same-ish in terms of amps. There are so many options, combos, modeling, tube, heads, whatever we want. So I'm really looking forward to that big thing that you just put there. It is definitely not a tiny modeler or something. If it's a modeler, it's a big modeler. It's a combo for sure.
If
can I tell what it is?
I'm hoping that you won't be able to guess this one.
I have a guess.
Well, of course you do. You always do. You guys seem to like our video about the current crush on guitars sub 500, over 5,000. You suggested different price categories, different instrument categories when it comes to, like, you know, subcategories of guitars, of course. So we thought we'll do the same with amps, and we'll ask you the same thing. So once you're done subscribing, now. You should definitely let us know in the comments what kind of price bracket, what kind of category you'd like us to pick some things for you, and we'll do it because it's fun.
Yeah, and obviously this is literally our random current choice. Yeah. It's not like, oh, Thomann wants us to show this or that. We literally did not speak to anyone, not even each other about it. It's just the person, our lovely colleague Ramesh, who ordered the stuff for us from the warehouse.
Secretly.
It's our personal thing, and it might be a very different choice next week or in 2 weeks' time. Let's do it.
It could be. Should I start?
Without further ado. Yes.
Do you want to guess first?
Yes, and I'm guessing a Boss Katana. Because I know you love them, because everyone loves them, because
I do
great.
like them katanas.
It's not a katana?
It's not.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Are you?
I am so ready. Yeah. Make it visible.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Grand reveal. Haha!
Ah, that was just to fool me. I was like, what? That's more than 500.
I've been sneaky.
That's good, man.
Yeah. This is the amp one by Black Star Amplification. I can put it down and I can talk about it if you want. My reasoning with this particular pick was that sub 500 euros, yes, there are the katanas, the champions, the Fenders of the world, the Voxes.
All those,
So many cool little amplifiers, but I'm putting myself in the shoes of someone who would like to avoid planned obsolescence, I think is the word. Okay. Meaning that you're going to buy a combo that's going to be super nice, and it's going to be a 20 watt or 50 watt solid state combo, and it's going to be great for practice. And then you're going to go into a band, and you're going to fire your first 5 drummers because that's how it works. And then the 6th one is going to be super loud. Then you're going to need a louder amp, or then you're going to be able to save up some more money, and you're going to buy yourself a nice little tube amp. And then you're going to want to upgrade your cab, and then you want to upgrade this or that. Yeah. And so really quickly, and usually quicker than you think, your little practice combo is going to be irrelevant. It's going to be in a closet. The idea behind this is that regardless of where you're going as a musician, I think this will always have a place in one of your rigs, whether it's at home to have something on the desk to just practice whenever you want to and do it quietly or not, and something that can become your fly rig, something that can become your pub rig if you don't want to carry your nice tube amp. I think that on the long term, something like this, sub 500, and this is way sub, by the way, this is like 370 or something. So you could squeeze in a 112 in that budget if you want to. You know, that's an option. But yeah, that's my reasoning behind it.
Too bad we don't have any of those 1x12, so you will have to, I don't know, play with headphones today because we have to stay under 500.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I've got the DI over there.
Oh, you.
Hey,
that's why the monitors are
versatility.
I know that these are awesome, so I'm looking forward to hearing it, especially line, which is the trickier part, because with cabs, all these Black Stars sound just killer. But yeah, looking forward to the line sound. But before that, I want to reveal my puppy, which is
so I do believe
behind
that.
me. What do you think?
I do think that you went for. I'm trying to gauge the height of that combo and what amp was on there before. I think it's gonna be a combo on the 2x12. I think it's not
tension rising
katana because you assumed that I was gonna take a katana, so you didn't take a katana. You took something else. I think you might have taken something like the Yamaha THR X something or like
I like those.
Something like that. Yeah, you do like them. Something like that, but it is on the 212, so you're going to be using the 212, so you're not using the speaker that's in whatever you picked. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say the Yamaha thingy.
The THR 10.
THR 10. Okay. It doesn't match the form factor, but you could fool me.
Yeah, I am good at fooling. I made sure that there are some placeholders here.
Yeah.
So it's not that obvious.
It's also
the size is not that obvious. Okay.
It's a pre.
Are you ready for
this? The same idea.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Ignore these.
Yeah, of course. I did not expect that. I did not expect the
that is small.
Hughes and Kettner head.
It's the Spirit of Vintage, which is something that came out, I think, in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
I remember 2020, 2021 maybe, I think 21. And I remember really liking this series. There was like...
we had the floorboard, yeah?
There's like different versions of this. Like these are one-channel tiny thingies.
Yeah.
50 watt though, and stupidly loud.
Yeah.
And you have like the rock version, the heavier, the cleaner. And this is the Spirit of Vintage, which is like... an old school clean amp, cleanish kind of amp, exactly our cup of tea.
Yeah.
And I remember loving these and not playing them ever since. So I was like,
that's true, yeah.
Damn it, I love these. Why did I, So I grabbed it, I plugged it in just to make sure everything runs well, and I'm so looking forward for you to hear it.
I've never used that. All right, okay, let's
start with the amp.
Let's plug it in and hear some sound. I stand by my choice. I think this, on the long term, will just remain more useful than a combo. That being said, that's not a combo. It's also very, very small.
Yeah, it also could be a fly rig, for sure. It could be something that just sits around at home and you connect it to a smaller cab or a bigger cab if you want to, because it's ridiculously loud. Look where the master is, the left knob. It's one.
So you're going into the 212?
Into the Harley 212.
And the 212 is part of your budget?
Not this one. Wait.
What? What? And I'm going direct when I could go through a cab?
If I used that cab which I could be. I just didn't find a long enough cable. That
sure.
cab and this head is so under the budget. It's like 400-ish. Crazy good, like the V30 loaded Harley Benton 2x12, 300 and some euros, plus this one, which is 185 euros at the moment, the Hughes and Kettner. We're super safe.
I demand a second round where I'm plugged into a cab. Okay. Okay?
Okay, fair enough.
Mark my words.
Fair enough.
All right.
But first, behold
yeah.
the magic. That's just the amp and the golden reverberator for some reverb, which goes into the amp, which is cranked, so I was careful with the setting on the reverb. Otherwise it gets saturated because all that gain comes from the amp and it's barely cranked. The gain is at 12 o'clock, the master is barely on, and the sagging, which is a funny name for a knob.
Where's the sagging now?
How you sagging doing? Is barely on, which is like a power amp saturation. So if you crank this, it's even more like that's gonna be your that nasty power amp kind of gain. I don't like it all the way up, but I like a bit of that for sure, and that just makes this feel like a big amp.
It is. It does sound really
and
big.
It's so loud. It's so loud. We don't have the dB meter. I don't know where the dB meter is. We'll get it back soon. But
true.
Right? Someone stole it. But it's loud. This is definitely good for like a not too loud rehearsal room.
It did sound pretty glorious. That's a good pick. What's the price on that?
180 something.
Just the head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good shout.
It has a line out, so because it doesn't have traditional big transformers and tubes, it has the nanotube.
You can use it with
it has a line out, just go out of that and go into an aux stump or any ACS1, cab simulation thingy, and you have your line level rig.
Oh, it's not the red box system in those?
I don't think there's one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you know more about it than I do.
My knowledge of Hughes and Kettner is quite archaic.
It's called line out.
Okay.
And it has an aux in. So I don't think it has the red box thing inside.
Okay.
But you can grab one of the Hughes and Kettner cab sim thingies. You can, choose whatever you choose otherwise and just use some IRs and you have your fly rig sounding epic.
Right. Yeah.
I think he likes my choice.
I do like it. It sounds great. No, I mean, it's not a competition. I'm glad we're offering different things. I am gonna plug that into a cab now.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. Dude, the low end.
It starts there.
What?
It's pretty loud.
It's like a bass rig. It's like a Fender Bassman or something. I mean, it's a 6L6 thing with the American voice thing.
Yeah, it's the USA thing.
I get it.
On it. But
it's crazy.
It is 100 watt though, so it is.
Yeah, it's solid, like really loud. By the way, for the outro jam,
Yes.
which is gonna happen in a second, we will put back the dB meter so that you can see what we hear.
So you can see how loud
you can see what we
is.
hear. It is really loud, both of these. So be like relaxed about the volume reserve of these things.
Yeah.
If you want to rehearse, if you want to just have something that's super compact but still can do so much more than just whispering home volume.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They're very loud.
All right.
Let us know what your personal pick sub 500 euro would be if not a Katana Mark II EX.
Yeah, which is an obvious, great choice.
Yeah,
by
it's
the way.
an obviously great choice,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm glad we both offered something a little different today. Let us know in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't in the beginning, which you should have, but if you haven't, do it again. Just double check, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.